Listen up, I have a question for you. What's the point? What's the point of playing by the rules? I've been around long enough to see how it works. The world doesn't forgive. Nah, the world doesn't care. It doesn't matter how hard you try. It doesn't matter how much love you give. You step out of line once and they'll tear you down like you never existed. That's the truth, isn't it? So tell me, why should I forgive? Why should I be the one to heal all these wounds? You've been hurt. I know, I've been there too. Everyone's got a scar, right? Those little cuts, those gashes from when someone let you down, lied to you, took something from you. The world, it does this to you. It breaks you. But you get up, you wipe the blood off your face, and you keep moving. But you know what? Every time you forgive, it's like you're telling the world that it's okay to do it again. You know what I mean? You say, hey, it's fine. You can do this to me again, and I'm telling you right now, that's not fine. Not anymore. The world doesn't forgive. It doesn't wait. It doesn't care about your tears or your heartache. The world doesn't give a damn about your struggles. You can cry all you want. You can scream at the sky, but the rain doesn't stop falling. And no one comes to dry your eyes. Nah. That's not how it works. People, they'll smile in your face and stab you in the back. They'll say they love you and betray you in the next breath. They'll promise you the moon and leave you stranded in the dark. And you know what? They'll keep doing it. They'll keep pushing you. They'll keep kicking you down when you're already lying on the ground. Because that's what the world does, that's the game. And it's time we all face it. So why do we forgive? Why do we let these people back into our lives like nothing happened? You know what happens? They do it again. And you're left picking up the pieces, you're left trying to make sense of the chaos. But there's no sense. Not in a world like this. You forgive them and they just keep coming back for more. They think you're weak. They think you'll always let them back in. And you know what? Maybe they're right. Maybe we've all been too soft. Maybe we've let them walk all over us for too long. But no more. I'm done. I'm done being the nice guy. I'm done forgiving the unforgivable. If the world won't forgive me for my mistakes, why should I forgive the world for its own? Yeah, I get it. Forgiveness is supposed to make you feel better. It's supposed to heal the wounds. It's supposed to bring peace. But have you tried it? Have you really tried it? You forgive and the hurt is still there. You forgive and the scars remain. You forgive and nothing changes. It's like putting a Band-Aid on a bullet wound. You know what's going to happen? The infection's going to spread. The wound's going to get worse. And you're still left bleeding. But what if? What if you didn't forgive? What if instead of healing the wounds that others gave you, you just left them as they were? What if you stopped patching up the holes in your heart? What if you just let the pain exist without trying to fix it? Yeah, it's uncomfortable. Yeah, it's hard. But you know what? Sometimes letting the pain sit there is the only way to truly learn from it. We think that by forgiving, we're doing the right thing. We think we're letting go of the anger, the resentment, the bitterness. But sometimes letting go means giving up. Letting go means saying that what they did to you was okay. And that's where the problem lies. If you forgive them, if you just let it slide, then you're telling them that it's fine. But it's not fine. What they did wasn't fine. What they did to you hurt. And you have every right to be angry about it. So what do we do? What do we do when the world turns its back on us? What do we do when people tear us down, stab us in the back, and act like we're nothing? We fight. We fight with everything we've got. We don't forgive. Because forgiveness means weakness in a world like this. In a world that doesn't care. If you want to survive, if you want to stand tall, then you have to stop forgiving. You have to stop letting people walk all over you. I know. Some of you are thinking, but if I don't forgive, won't that make me bitter? Nah. Bitterness comes from trying to fix something that's never meant to be fixed. Bitterness comes from holding on to something that's not yours to hold on to. But if you stop trying to fix it all, if you stop chasing after something that'll never be whole again, that's when you get free. Forgiveness doesn't set you free. It traps you in a never-ending cycle. You forgive them, they hurt you. You forgive them again, they hurt you again. And round it goes. But if you stop forgiving, if you stop pretending like it's all okay, then you get to move on, you get to walk away, you get to say, I don't need you, I don't need your apologies. I don't need your fake smiles or empty words. And that, my friends, that's the power. That's when you get control over your life. The moment you stop giving them the power to hurt you, that's when you take your power back. And if they don't like it, if they get mad, good. Let them be mad. They've had their chance. They've already shown you who they are. And now it's time to show them who you are. So what now? Where do we go from here? How do we stop the cycle of hurt? How do we stop forgiving when the world doesn't care about us? It starts with this you. You are the key. You are the one who decides how much pain you're willing to carry. You are the one who decides if you want to be a victim or a survivor. You want to stop being hurt? Stop putting yourself in a position where you can be hurt? You want to stop forgiving? Stop expecting people to change. Stop waiting for apologies that'll never come. Instead of waiting for someone to heal you, heal yourself. It's not easy. Nah. It's going to be the hardest thing you ever do. But you can do it. You don't need anyone's approval. You don't need anyone's forgiveness. You need your own. You need to forgive yourself for letting people walk all over you. You need to forgive yourself for believing that they were ever going to change. And once you do that, once you stop letting the world dictate your emotions, that's when the magic happens. You'll stop waiting for their apology. You'll stop needing their validation. You'll stop expecting them to fix what they broke. And guess what? You'll start living for you. The world doesn't forgive. The world doesn't care. But you're not the world. You're not just another cog in the machine. You're a person. You're a soul. You're a force of nature. And you don't need anyone's permission to live your life. So forget the forgiveness. Forget trying to make peace with people who don't deserve it. Forget playing by their rules. You're done with that. You're done with letting them control your life. You're done with putting your happiness in their hands. From now on, you hold the cards. You control the game. The world doesn't forgive. So why should you? You're stronger than they think. You're better than they ever gave you credit for. You're not their punching bag. You're not their doormat. And from now on, you won't be anyone's fool. The world may not forgive, but you don't need it. You've got everything you need inside you. Now go out there and show them. Show them all. You are unstoppable. You are untouchable. You are the one who decides your future. And your future? It's going to be glorious. Because you know what? Forgiveness? Yeah, it's overrated. And from now on, the only thing you're going to be forgiving is yourself. Now go. Live. Be free.